Alright everybody, welcome back to 2064 Read-Only Memories, that kick-ass cyberpunk game we've been playing together, that I adore more than, not than anything, but than some things. Like, I like it more than mustard. Okay, let's just jump back in. Yeah, we were at the club, about to talk to what's-her-face, whose name I can't remember. I just know that she's a fucking bitch. She really is. Your name is Broke. Like, are you broke, or is that just ironic? You're clearly a lizard person. I can tell. Don't constrict me. Caitlin's a fucking boss. I love Caitlin. She's sweet as fuck. Let's go talk to Jess. Who are you? A dancer. Okay, good to know. She fucking hates me for no reason.
And you're back.
Yes, it's what I do best. I'm like a parasite. I just kind of stick to you. So.
You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net, and I'd never have to see you ever again.
Yeah, and I hope that the fucking dog catcher would have taken you to the pound by now, but we can both dream. That's what I would have said.
So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out.
Yeah, Tomcat's cool.
You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
I'm not good at a lot of things. You can ask Turing. We've only met one time. Sounds good. At least I'm not coughing up hairballs. We'll probably send us in a very bad direction. I think we got off to a bad start here. Sounds like kind of like we're like, oh, I just want to be friends. I don't really want to be friends with Jess. She's kind of a asshole.
Ever heard that first impressions are everything?
Yeah,
I'm guessing not.
I didn't make a bad first impression. You made a bad first impression. You didn't even give me a chance to talk last time, really. She was just like, meh, you're a person and I don't like people. And I'm like, okay, I don't like cats, so. Oh, I'm allergic. Oh, sneezing.
Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit.
Never said you did, Jess. I'll
So
remember
if you want my
that
help,
when you're stuck in a shootout.
you gotta do something for me.
Probably gonna happen. Of course, there's always a catch.
If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
I kind of like the first one just because I'm a very nice person. But also, I'd be saying it with like an air of sarcasm, which I don't think this character of ours has. I mean, he does, but like not. I'll do the first one. I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass.
Ugh, you're
Only
such a
people I
bitch.
like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway.
Well, I'm a nice person. Why is she so mean? She's just angry all the time.
I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult.
So just say that. She can just be like, she can be nice about it. If she's having problems, she's like I want to just strangle her.
That means
I
it's
will
making
come
my
across
life
this table.
difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else. Like Washington. Not here.
I know it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
I don't braid fur. It's not my thing. I'm sorry, Jess. I just want to help.
You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives.
Pretty sure I never have. It's great of you to assume, though.
Shit. All of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy?
Yeah.
Skin cancer.
Stop being a bitch.
Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost.
Yeah. See?
So I had to do something drastic.
All she had
Completely
to do
restart my biology from scratch.
was explain like a normal person. But instead, she's like, she sees a human, so she just immediately turns into an asshole. It's like, oh, you want to help? Sure, you're nice. It's like, it's fine.
You ever seen someone with a
if you're
severe
upset,
gene splice?
but you don't
From something
have to
freaky,
be
like an insect?
mean.
That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started.
Dude, sorry. I know she's talking about, like, she got this done because she had, like, stage 3 skin cancer that was, like, had broken down her bones and shit. But can you imagine, like, a praying mantis person? Would you be scared to date that person, knowing what the praying mantises do to their mates? Like, you're not gonna eat my head, are you? No. Okay, good. Sorry.
You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go.
Well, that sounds like your mom problem.
You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
I think a lot of her mom probably went through like this huge flux because her daughter got stage 3 skin cancer, which was breaking down her body to the point that she was going to die. So she decided to go and get spliced with the insect hybrid thing to help cure her disease, and then she was able to get turned into a cat. And her mom is having trouble dealing with that, but I understand because like it was such like a huge like shift, such a huge change, probably very quickly for her mom, and she probably didn't have a lot of time to cope with the fact that, okay, my daughter's dying, now she's an insect person, and now she's a cat. So she's probably had like, it's been very hard for her to like deal with it because she's had no time to cope, and the fact that Jess is so angry all the time isn't helping because instead of sitting down and talking calmly, she's very snippy and she's very angry at everybody. So, you know, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet.
This is what I'm talking about. She's very backhanded.
The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough. First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me.
Yeah, that's not everyone else's fault though, Jess. You can't blame every single human for something that the government did. You really can't.
Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since.
And that's good, but you still shouldn't blame every human being that you come across for shitty people. I'm sorry that she's gone through so much shit. I've gone through plenty of shit, but I don't go around blaming everyone for the shit that I went through. That's what she's doing, and she needs to fucking chill. Or go talk to somebody, because she's just so full of rage.
So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
You're not dead and you're still fighting.
Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side. I'll be watching. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, I can tell you that I would be very much telling her that she doesn't have the right to blame me for everything. I'm sure she wouldn't listen because she's very...
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next.
She's already set in her ways because of the stuff she's gone through. So I'd be like, yeah, you don't get to treat me like shit because of what some fucking fucked up people did to you. So maybe you can just watch it.
Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests.
I don't like being
Jess.
talked down to like that at all. I would be like, yeah, I'm sorry, but you don't get to talk to me like that just because you've had bullshit happen to you. So you need to back the fuck off. It's very different when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not going to interrupt your work because I figure it might be a little rude. Oh, wait. I'm going to save it real quick. Sweet. Okay, I was trying to remember if I got a drink or not from the... Ah, go.
Well, there are the protesters.
Yep.
I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
I gotta go talk to that guy in the middle. Is he sitting down in a wheelchair? Sorry, I'm just wondering if both Fairlight and this guy are both like, we're in wheelchairs, woohoo! Sorry.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
No.
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Oh, pamphlets. Thanks. Yannick Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here.
Oh, yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can.
He's like, if that rich dude said to do it, then I guess I will.
How can I help?
We found human revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Okay, is that guy sitting on a bench or is... No, they're like in a squat position. Like they're about to fucking... like fucking dish out some sick raps. Look at them, like it looks like they're part of an album cover.
Ah, well, the human revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
Maybe you should just leave the cat people alone.
But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be.
You should put them in check then.
I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities.
Yeah, I got a friend. She would love to meet your little buddies.
I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with?
Could I ask some questions about the human revolution?
What questions can I answer for
Oh,
you?
he was very excited. Oh, wow! He wants to know, guys! That was... why protest at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
What are the ultimate goals of the human revolution?
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make, before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human. Our biology,
So?
with nothing to ensure our safety.
You can change your biology and still be human. He's never played Detroit Become Human, so he doesn't understand.
The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole
For
making
Jericho.
the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can.
Jess sounds like
doesn't mean
a
we should.
angry bitch, and this guy sounds like a psycho. How do you plan on enacting the social change you want?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are. Is there something else I can help you with?
You stop being so fucking crazy? No, thank you. Thank you for your time.
Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too.
I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
What do you think about what he said?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
He sounds pretty crazy. I meant if he was telling the truth.
Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors.
It's okay, buddy.
You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth?
I don't think he was telling us everything.
I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them. A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in. Lead on. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ask him more questions on the record. Hey, buddy.
Have you heard of the human revolution?
Yes. It's not a touch screen. My version's like, dang it. I wonder if I could just talk to Turing. That'd be cool. Like, hey, we gotta speak.
Let's not. Two's company, three's a cloud.
No, I wanted to,
This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie bar.
is that this building? This one here?
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM.
Isn't he? Turing's the best. I need some help.
What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
They're a custom model.
Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good, with a home printer too. I'm impressed.
Yes.
Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information.
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So,
I would love
what
to
do you
want to
know?
move. Is that climate control ROM out, or is that your climate control ROM outside? Is it?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings. We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July.
That's pretty cool. Could you do Christmas in the
It
now?
can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Ah, I see. Would you mind if I take it for a spin?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it.
Come on.
I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching.
You called Turing Moe.
Sorry. Otaku speak. I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know?
I do know. It's hard not to.
A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Otaku, as in Japanese cartoons?
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff.
Never. Oh yeah, that's right. We're in the future. Anime.
The past really
the
gives
past.
context to stories of the present. You know what I mean?
I do.
I've been to Tokyo twice already.
Gasp.
The old otaku resist the new culture of the sci-fi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes.
The Saishi?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito, the Cyber Dead. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse.
Oh, so it was like the kid from Sword Art was there. What's his name?
Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads.
And the guy from Overlord and all those other, except for the King's Avatar, which they're just on regular computers.
But as the technology
Kirito,
got better,
that's
the
good.
Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace.
Cool.
Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more.
Yeah, it's one big complex computer.
The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas in games, are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself.
Sweet.
It's a trip, especially for newbies.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona. I guess there isn't much to tell.
You're adorable,
I went to
Ramona.
college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place.
Sweet.
Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction.
She's so cute.
My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls, in that order. What
I love that
else?
she puts justice first.
I
That's adorable.
pretty much don't leave the store.
You live here. You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it.
That's right.
Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next.
Probably true.
So I'll be voting appropriately. And if I have to unclog one more toilet because I'm an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
Why would they come after you?
Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks
Oh.
to an autocap crash when I was a kid. I also got neural links for VR interfacing. If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now.
It's
or
true.
worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
She's so cute. Let me take your ROM for a spin. I can fucking make them go away.
Sorry, but that... I would need to see some serious credentials.
What if
You know. Otherwise,
I think that's everything.
okay. Enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
She's a tough customer. Let's see, what do I got in my... How do I get to my items? There we go. Ooh. Give that to her. How do I get to my... Not it's just the start menu. I want to go away. Yes, 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 I know. I know, timer. Stop yelling at me. Oh, there we go. Gosh, I totally forgot that that's all I had to do. Boom.
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you giving me his card?
Because if I break your machine, he's gonna pay for it. I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours.
Yes,
That's right. I thought he was gonna say
he's
something
getting
else.
on in years, and it would
Yes.
be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
I need a close look at it to make sure it'll suit his purposes. He can pay for it.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I guess you can take a peek.
Yes. Sorry.
Don't bust it, though.
I will try.
I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss.
Go ahead. He's not really my boss, Ramona.
Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
Yes. Thank you, Ramona. Very sweet of you to trust a complete stranger. Alright, little robot.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season.
Oh, you have a favorite season. How cute.
Should I switch it to snow mode?
Yes. Do it. Yeah, turn this baby on.
It's snowing?
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
We did it! Yes! High up top, Turing. Snow mode deactivated. Oh, we're so good.
Excellent work!
Yes!
While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully.
Yep, no one got hurt. There was a brick I could have
And to
taken,
be
too.
frank, considering how the human
there.
revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder?
Youths.
Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
They could be, yes. Couldn't hurt to check it out.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals.
What, they're kids. I'll just kick
They
them in
may
the
even
shins.
point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
Think you can run from me? Oh, yellow car. They got in a taxi.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive.
Call the cops.
We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat. Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
Good idea. Ring them up.
Excellent! Hold on while I connect us.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Oof, No can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in.
Smart cab.
Unless... Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec. Alright, that went faster than spit on a skillet. I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network.
Nice.
Do me a favor and don't ask why.
I won't.
The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now.
Tomcat, you're an
Wait.
awesomely bad
Oh,
bitch.
shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
What can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
Sorry, Turing.
Ooh, they're on the move!
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you. You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you.
Okay.
You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead.
Alright, I need to get him to go... Okay.
I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to.
Yep.
I'll mark the southern exit as closed first.
Okay.
We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them.
Yep.
Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the autocab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
We need to block the east. Don't let them move east.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here.
I'll try.
We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them. Got it?
Sure. So, the taxi's here. I need to block off this one. And this one. Need to block off this one and this one, because they can go that way and it'll be fine. That one and that one, so they have to go down now. And I need to block off. Oof, this is a toughie. This one. And this one? No, I went the wrong way. Damn it.
Oh, they're
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to your grid. Definitely a one-shot trick, though. Those VIs are all over the path I used.
Okay.
Be careful, y'all. This is your last shot.
I don't have that much time. Alright, let's go here. Block off this street. And this street. I just gotta block off anything that's like a big exit. So this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring them from this side. They're gonna have to go up and over. Okay, can I? Okay, I can. And we'll block. Oh, can I unblock? Can I do that? Can I go here and unblock this one? Yes, I can. Sweet. Okay. So they can't go down. So that means I can block on this road here. I can block here. And I can block behind them. They have no choice but to go in that direction. And then now I can just block this straight off.
Ha! We've
Got 'em.
got them now.
Okay.
Let's go!
I need to hurry up and save it.
I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can
I don't know how much
interrogate the
time I've been on here.
miscreants.
Or how much time? How long? Jeez, sorry. Oh my god, look
What
at
the
these guys.
hell do you want?
You need to stop being such a dick.
Who do you think you're messing with, huh?
This kid thinks he knows how
You
to
ain't
throw
got
hands.
nothing on us. And if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Bring it on.
Hey, what do you think we should do? We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand. These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities. Those are the options I deduced. Questions or cops? It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
Lexi will know what to do. Time to face the law, boys. I'm gonna send him to Lexi just because Lexi is scary.
Hold on there, boys. I'm just gonna make a quick call.
What the hell? Oliver, they're calling in backup.
Oh, great. Chad, you always get us in trouble.
Oliver and
Don't
Chad.
call me that. I told you I'm Starfucker now.
Nice name.
Uh-oh. This isn't going so well.
But Ollie, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Try explaining our innocence when their crew or whatever shows up to take us out or something.
See? They're little babies.
Take us out? But Ollie,
They're not that
we
tough.
already made plans to go out tonight.
They aren't taking us out to dinner, you useless.
Oh, I'm not able to connect to Lexi. Apparently she's out of... Does she carry a ROM or mobile device with...
Oh,
do
sorry.
we do
I didn't
now?
mean to do that. Sorry. I was trying to get the text to go by faster. You saw what he was asking, right? Just asking if Lexi carries a ROM. Sorry about that.
Only one thing to do. Let's book it.
God drat! They're running again! After them!
Didn't we already try this before?
Sorry.
Shit!
Ah, Lexi! Sorry.
Owie.
Yes.
Huh? That's Detective Rivers. What a collision!
God damn it. Watch where you're going, yeah?
Lexi, stop those kids.
Yes, don't let those two escape! We think they have something to do with the spray paint!
Is that so? Well, it's a good thing I was here when I was. I was told that the human garbage whatever protests dispersed for some reason, so I left the station to come check it out.
It was me.
And then I learned that some freaky shit was going on with
Victor.
the autocabs right around this spot, and... Let me guess. That was all you two, huh?
No. Yes.
You see... The important part is that we now have a new lead on the case with these two.
We ain't a lead, so get off our case!
I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment.
Ooh, 95%.
Did you
that's
not hear what I...
That's enough, out of all of you. Come on, kids, we're heading downtown.
Chad, I don't want to get arrested.
Shut up and play it cool! Hey, you! We'll remember this!
Good. Maybe it'll be a learning experience, starfucker.
Wait a second. What's this you have on you?
That ain't nothing! That ain't nothing!
Huh? Hey! That's the data cache we've been looking for! That belongs to Hayden, and by association, me.
Good enough for me. Here, knock yourself out.
Thanks, Lexi. Ah, she's awesome.
Thank you, Lexi. This is a big win for the case, you'll see.
Damn it, we lost our score!
How dare you steal from Hayden? What
Yeah.
were you even doing in his apartment?
Yeah.
We just still get to pawn it! Data caches like that are worth a lot, right?
I do need to get off though, boys, so.
Way denser storage capacity than a regular data
Our
drive!
homework, starfucker.
Don't even care about it anymore!
I'll get these punks out of here. You two keep up the... Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it good, but it's work. So keep doing that.
Yes.
Later, detectives.
Bye, Lexi.
Chad, I don't know who to pick for my one phone call.
Look, just relax. I'll be with you the whole time.
Yeah, you're right. We'll
Nope.
make it through all this
They're gonna
together.
separate you.
That's right. Just a change of plans.
Come on, you two.
Oh, I need to save it. Starfucker's cramping my homework style. What's it doing?
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node.
Can I save it from here? Nope. Okay.
She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt.
I can't do that right now.
Did you get the data cache?
Yes.
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though. Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll
Oh,
hold it
Majid.
to pass on to me once I get there.
But he's awesome.
I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
Yes, ma'am.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later.
Oh, she can just call our boss.
Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
you broke my robot. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm not good with fucking mechanical shit. I apologize. Okay, I can finally save it. I'm enjoying this game. It's just like, I have things to do, game. Stop trying to pull me in and make me do things. Alright. That is going to be it for today. We're going to be heading back to Stardust next time we get back on here. Leave the cache with Majid, the awesome bartender, and his kick-ass husband, I think. And yeah, and then we'll continue on and see about finding Hayden and hanging out with Turing some more. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for coming in and watching, and I hope that you did enjoy this because you know that I do. Bye!